So now we are going to see control statements in Java programming. Now Java provides three types of control flow statements. First is decision making, next is loop statement, and then we have jump statement. Now in the decision making statement, we have if statements and types of if statement, and then we have switch statement. In the loop statements, we have do while loop, for loop, and there is one another loop introduced in Java, that is for each loop. And in the jump statements are break and continue. So one by one we are going to see all these statements. The first we are going to see is decision making statement. Now decision making statements is if statement. So in Java, the if statement is used to evaluate a condition or to check the condition. The control of a program is diverted depending upon the specific condition. For example, I am giving one condition. If that is true, then another statement will execute. If that is false, then there will be another statement. So that means depending on the conditions, we are going to get an output. And the condition of the if statement gives a Boolean value, that is either true or false. Now in the Java, we have four types of if statement. The first is simple if statement. Second is if else statement. Third is if else if ladder statement. And then we have nested if statement. So these are the four statements in Java programming. First is we are going to see is if statement. So as I said, if statement is going to check the condition, and depending on that condition, we are going to get an output. So now this is the syntax of writing an if statement. So see, if condition, then statement 1. Now if condition is true, then and only statement 1 will be executed. So this is the simple if statement where we are going to check only the one condition, and if that one condition is true, then statement 1 is going to execute. Next we have if else statement. Now in this if else statement, we are going to check the conditions, and if that is true, statement 1 will be executed. If that is false, statement 2 will be executed. This means either one of the statement will be executed compulsory. It may be a statement 1 or it may be a statement 2 depending on the condition. So this is the syntax of if else conditions. So in this if else, like in if only one statement is we get the answer, but in if else we are going to get any one answer compulsory. So if it is true, statement 1 will be executed. If it is false, statement 2 will be executed. Then we have if else ladder. So in this if else ladder, we are going to execute a multiple statements. That means we are going to check, or we can give a conditions, multiple conditions. So we call it as a decision tree also. For example, if condition 1. Now if condition 1 is true, statement 1 will be executed. Else if I want to give another condition, then we are using else if. We can test or we can check multiple conditions in this if else ladder. So just write else if condition 2, and if that is true, statement 2 will be executed. Else, now statement 1 is also not executing, statement 2 is not executing, then the last statement will be executed. That is the else part. So this is the if else ladder. You can check as many conditions you want in this if else ladder. Then we have nested if statement. Now what is this the meaning of nested? Now nested if statement means in one if there is another if statement. In one if statement there is another one statement, that is inside the if else there is another if else statement. So this we call it as a nested if statement. See, now this is the first if condition 1, statement 1 will be executed. If condition 2, then statement 2 will be executed, else statement 3. Now in this is the simple if we are using Inside one if, we are using another if. See, the bracket is not closed. For example, if, let's take one example. If A is greater than B, we are executing statement 1. Again, I am writing here inside if only I am writing the another condition. If A is greater than B and A is greater than C. Now see, I am writing two statements inside one if statement. This means if this is my first statement, first if statement, inside that I have the another statement. So this we call it as an nested if statement. I will show you with the help of programming also. Then we have switch statement. Now this switch statement is similar to if else ladder. In this switch statement, multiple blocks of code called as cases and a single case is executed based on the variable which is being switched. So this is the syntax of switch case. We can check the multiple statements, but if the condition is true, then it will break it. We cannot move to the another statements. So this is the syntax of switch statement. Then we have loop statements. Now, for the loop statements in Java, we have three types of loop, that is for loop, while loop, do while loop, and another is for each loop. I have forgotten to mention here, but the last one is for each loop. So before moving with this loop concepts, let's have a hands-on on this control statements. So the control statements we have seen, that is decision making statements, is if statement and switch statement. So let's try the code for if statement. So to execute the if statement, I am writing I'm taking one class student. Okay, I'm taking one class student. Can give a public keyword to class, or if that is also fine. But to access the class, uh, I'm just giving an access modifier that is public. So once you create a class, the next step is to write a main statement. That is, in Java we have public static void string args. Okay. After that, opening parenthesis. Now here I am taking int x is equal to 10, int y is equal to 12, and writing int. Okay, I've taken two variables x and y and I assigned a value 10 and 12 to x and y. Now I'm writing a logic for if statement, that is if x plus y is greater than 20. Now if this is true, okay, whatever the condition I have writing in the if, so if this is true, then only print sim dot out dot print ln. That I'm giving one statement, that is okay. I'm just giving an input, yes, run the code. So now tell me, this is the simple example of if statement. Okay, I have used the if block here. As I said, for the if statement, that is simple if statement, if the condition is true, then only this block will execute. So let's see whether this executes or not. Save this code with the help of class name, that is student.java, and run the code to the console, that is java c student.java. So I have run this. Yes, our parenthesis is missing. I have run this code, and then java student is the name of my class file. See, yes, run the code. This is the statement which we have executed. Why this statement is executing? Because the condition which we have given is true. Let's see, change the code. Let's check whether this gets run or not. Compiling this code. See, I'm not getting any output. I have run the code, but I am not getting any output. Why I am not getting any output? Because the condition is giving a answer as false. So if it is true, only my statement will execute. So this is the example of simple if statement. Simple if statement. Okay. Now next we will see if else statement. Now for the if else statement, I'm just writing else here. Okay. Else inside the bracket. Okay, see what I've written. If the condition, if this condition is true, then it will going to execute statement 1, that is yes, run the code. If this condition is false, then it is going to execute the second statement, no, don't run the code. So let's run this. This is the simple if else. Okay, either one statement will execute depending on the condition. So I'm just compiling this code. I have run this code. See, it is saying yes, run the code. Now I will change the sign as earlier I have did, and I have saved the code. Now we will see what output we get. See, no, don't run the code. Means in any condition, the statement will be executed. Either the statement 1 will execute or statement 2 will execute. So this is the simple if else loop, statement. Similarly, for ladder, you can check the multiple conditions as else if and give the another condition. So I'm giving the another condition as x plus y is greater than 20. Okay. See, I've written less than, first I will give greater than 20, x plus y less than 20. If this is true, then so it will run the first line. If I'm writing x plus y less than 10, then run the other code. If not, means both the statement are false, then print wrong. Okay. See, now what I have written, x plus y, if it is less than 20, then the first statement will be executed. Else if x plus y is less than 10, then the second statement will be executed, and by default the third statement will be executed if two conditions are false. So I have saved this code, and let's run to the command prompt. C. It is giving an output as wrong. Okay, this means my statement C is executed. So as many you want the conditions, you can check by using the else if ladder. Okay, so this is the simple control statements. That is the conditional statements. If else, else if ladder. Okay, and the nested means you can write the inside the if statement you can give another if statement. That is, for example, if can give inside if another if, and then you can execute a block of statement. So if you are writing if inside one if, then this is called as nested if. Okay? So this is the conditional statements in Java programming.